I'll
Okay.
start us off. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another live presentation from people that are going to be at our event. And so we're going to meet and greet our event sponsors. And today we have a major event sponsor with us that I'm so pleased to be able to talk to. Of course, the event we're talking about is our virtual 3-day event that's happening on April 12, 13, and 14, Keto and Beyond, personalizing your customizing your plan for joyful nutrition. And we are so pleased that Juzo has hopped on board and is a silver sponsor for us. We couldn't do it without you guys. And I have to say, before you guys even talk, I've used Juzo products for years as a certified lymphedema therapist. I kept a full inventory in my clinic because I like the product so much. And so to have you guys supporting us and to talk about what you have new for lipedema is so wonderful for you to be here today. So today I have Dave Fried, who is the marketing manager for Juzo, and also Caroline Penny, who is the education and training manager for Juzo. And they're going to talk to us and share us all this great information about Juzo and what the company does. So take it away, you guys. So glad to have you here.
Well, thanks. We're glad to be a part, and we're looking forward to the upcoming conference. We think it's going to be a great opportunity. We're really excited that we're able to partner and sponsor and work with you. I'm also very happy that Caroline was able to jump on with us today, since she's been traveling the country like crazy over the last few weeks. So it's great that we were able to get a time that she could sit in with us. But yeah, with Juzo, we're a family-owned company. I believe, Caroline, we're fourth generation now with Juzo.
Yeah. So thank you for having us. We're really thankful for that. And we're really appreciative to share some new information that we have about products as it relates to lipedema. As Dave said, one of the things we're super proud to share with everyone is that we are a family business. And if you've worked with Juzo, you've probably met our Chief Executive Officer, Mrs. Zorn. And believe it or not, it was her great-grandfather that started our company all of those years ago back in Germany.
Wow.
So it's really great to work for a company where you don't feel like a number. They really, really care about the end user. And that really translates into the quality of the products that we put out there. Because our core philosophy is, these are going to be people that we're working with for life. And so you've got to have good quality, because we want them to find solutions that will help them manage their condition. So that's really, at the end of the day, one of our biggest things is quality.
Yeah, and I have to say that Juzo has such a variety of products, daytime compression products in circular knit, but also in flat knit custom, Velcro adjustable products, nighttime products, specialized stuff for wearing compression at night. I mean, there's so many things. I was recently at the Juzo Power conference in Las Vegas, and we got the opportunity to use that pressure gauge, so you can see how much pressure you're actually exerting on a limb with a compression garment or with the compression bandage. I mean, there's so many, such a huge variety, and you really have all you encompass the spectrum of what is needed by a lymphedema patient and a lipedema patient. And I really would like to highlight what I'm so excited about, the Juzo sensation for our patients with lipedema, and especially if you don't have lymphedema on top of the lipedema. I think this product is uniquely qualified to help that patient with lipedema if that's her biggest concern. Could you talk a little bit about the Juzo sensation?
Sure. I'd love to, if that's okay, Dave.
Sure, go for it. Yep, that'll be great.
Great. So we're so excited. We recently came out with a product geared specifically towards lipedema. And I'm just so thankful that we're getting so much more awareness about this disease, and folks are starting to get recognition and find products that will help them manage this disease. So I was super proud of the fact that we came out with the Juzo sensation. I have it with me, but boy, it's kind of tough. But I am going to highlight some of the things about it, and I can sort of hold it up to the camera for everyone to see. So the Juzo sensation is a circular knitted product. So this is going to be geared for someone that still is in those earlier stages of lipedema. And the product, some of the features I want to highlight, if you look really closely, you can see that it has this special weave, and that's a micro massage weave. And that is really helpful in helping to promote or stimulate the lymphatics to possibly prevent the risk of onset of lipolymphedema. We've also created this product with a high waist. So this goes up higher than your regular pantyhose, so it can support much higher on the patient. And one of my favorite things about this is that it has an extended gluteal panel, which will support heavy tissue in the back. So this sensation product is available in 3 different styles. So you can get it as a capri, which would be kind of like right below your calf, as a pantyhose with an open toe. And then you can also get a biker short. And as you know, it's very common for people to marry different products to be worn together. As you mentioned, Leslyn, you were saying like, you guys have so many things. And when you think about a lipedema patient, sometimes that's really unique for them because they are often experiencing a lot of pain or tenderness. So it's okay to marry different products, like maybe wear a short stretch compression wrap, maybe on the lower extremity paired over top the sensation or in addition to the capri. So the product itself is available in a 15 to 20 millimeters of pressure. So as you know, that's going to be below your medical grade compression level. So that's considered to be over the counter compression. But when you look at the, recent US standard of care, it really addresses, lots of times you have to go to those lower compression levels with lipedema patients. And like I said, you can always layer the products.
Yes. And I found that particularly for that patient who is in perhaps a stage 1 lipedema, so a more mild, but maybe it's our first time wearing any kind of compression, we generally got to start at those lower levels because especially if there's that hypersensitivity and pain going on, they can't tolerate the higher levels. And so a circular knit over the counter product with a lower compression is still going to give valuable support, still going to be very good. But is a great introductory product, and particularly since you have that texture, that micro massaging ability, that also can help with if you have a lot of hypersensitivity and pain. So there's just a lot of features on this product that are really welcome. And if you need more compression, and typically that is going to be below the knee. The lower leg is going to need more compression. You combine it, as you said, Caroline, with that Velcro product to be stiffer over the top of the Juzo sensation garment. Put that over the top to give you a little bit more support at your calf. Put on a nice shoe. You're good to go. So, I love it. Yeah, I really like that combination. And I find it to be a very comfortable introduction to compression that is well tolerated and it works.
I love that.
Yeah, I was just going to say, to give a little bit more background on the sensation and a reason why we're so excited about the product. This product actually took almost 2 years, or maybe a little more than 2 years to develop. And it is a product that we worked with a specific therapist that dealt with lipedema patients. We tried different versions of this product on lipedema patients. We took their feedback. We made tweaks. We made changes. We made additions. We made subtractions. And the final product was amazing. And on top of that, the patients that she had done the trials with and used. The feedback, the benefits, everything that we got from them was amazing. I think the biggest things that they told us, the top benefits that they felt from wearing the product for a while, they said it did help to alleviate and reduce pain. They said that it did help with shaping. And the one thing we weren't expecting is they said that it really helped to improve mobility. So actually, the way this product was developed, with a therapist, with lipedema patients, over a 2-year period of time, we feel that, this product is really positioned to help the lipedema patient and, hopefully, make good strides in the lipedema community.
Yes, yeah. And I noticed that we have one person who posted Ala Hardoon, which I think that she is a fitter, but you post Ala and let us know if that's true. She says, amazing. I started showing it to my patients. Love it. And I think Ala is up in Canada. If I'm not mistaken, and Ala, you can post and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that this is such a valuable resource. We need alternatives. And I like how you have 3 different, and Alice says, yes, that's what she is, a fitter up in Canada. And we need alternatives. We need to have those different styles that you talked about, to be able to have the shorts or the capri or the full length pantyhose, because one day one is what you need and another day you need something else. And you need to have those alternatives to be what is comfortable and effective for that particular day.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And, one of the other reasons that I really love the wrap for a lipedema patient is because they get to decide how much pressure they would like that day. So I even think it's just a good ancillary product to get, to have in your back pocket. Maybe you just wear it around the house, but that's one of the things. And I don't know if you've seen our soft compress. Have you seen this yet?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm an instructor also for close training, and
of course,
that, on all of our classes. Yes.
Right.
But tell everybody else about it because it's a wonderful product.
Yeah. So this is a padding, guys, and it's to be worn under multi-layer bandages or under a compression wrap. And this padding is nice and squishy. It's comfortable. And one of my favorite things about it are these channeled vertical seams, which create awesome disproportionate pressures that help to, move that lymph and break down hard fibrotic tissue if that's an issue. So honestly, I think this is such a good marriage, to put your compression wrap over top this. It's easy to put on. The wraps, they're just very easy system. Yes. So super, super user friendly. Yes. And
it's something you can use in the intensive phase of therapy as you're trying to reduce. It's a great weekend option if you're not able to keep your bandages on all weekend. And then you're set for nighttime compression because of that padding that's completely safe to sleep in. It's adjustable because of the Velcro. Just a really nice option.
Yeah, and this, I'm showing you guys, it's probably hard to see, but this is a knee high and it's preformed. We have a preformed arm piece as well. And then we also have just rolls. So that could also be a solution for somebody if, they needed to do more of the leg or what have you.
Isn't there also a thigh piece?
No, there is not.
Oh, okay. I was thinking there is a thigh piece.
But we do have a full wrap though. The whole lower extremity wrap. But you'd have to use the rolls.
Excellent. And then Ala is just responding more. I thought compression garments for Gunter in Toronto. So we do close training. We do teach in Canada as well. So I know that, we need those fitters out there that can provide these products to patients. If we're going to train the therapist on using these products, we need to be able for them to get those products when in their home country. And I will say that for our event, it's primarily people in the US that are attending the event, but there are those Canadians always join us as well. But we also have, really we have participants from around the world. And but Juzo is based in Germany. So I got to think that our patients who are in Europe are going to have access to your products as well. Is that correct?
Yep, that's correct. Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much all throughout the world. We have, of course, our headquarters in Juzo in Germany, but we also are in France, England, Belgium, Switzerland. Yes, we're in Switzerland, Sweden. We're pretty much
So mostly in
worldwide.
Western Europe, you would say?
Yeah, yep,
Yes. Yeah.
exactly.
How about Australia? How are we doing down under?
We do have representation in Australia. You can get our garments there as well as in New Zealand. So yeah, it's all, Mexico, South America, everywhere.
Excellent. Excellent. Gail, if you can put up the email contact for Juzo. If you, even though this says juzousa.com, if you're outside of the country, that is a place that you can contact, and then they can tell you who your person would be to contact in wherever you are throughout the world. So it's a marvelous, it's a marvelous family of products that I highly recommend that people check out and look at that. And our event is nutrition for lymphedema and lipedema. I would say a majority of the people coming to our event have lipedema and sometimes a combination of both. And so having this resource to have Juzo there, I mean, compression garments are such a huge part of managing your condition and managing other symptoms like fibrosis and pain, as well as the swelling and stuff like that. So to have you guys part of our event is exceptional. And I'm so glad that the attendees are going to have you as a resource. Be sure and look below to get the link for our event. It's our Heart to Heart virtual 3-day event that's happening, focusing on nutrition this time, but really all aspects of nutrition. So it's Keto and Beyond, and how you can customize your own plan and how you're going to make it sustainable and enjoyable. So April 12th, 13th, and 14th, be sure and check that out and join us and be there to talk with Juzo. You're going to be able to talk to all of our sponsors and to all other attendees. This is not just to sit and listen to people. You're going to be able to have a conversation and hopefully get those that support and answers that you need. Caroline and Dave, thank you so much for being here today and talking about your products and being a part of what we're doing.
Well, thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great day, and we really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next time.